Working in the immigration clinic teaches you all sorts of things because you deal with all facets of law. It's interesting to get out of the classroom and into a room where you have a client sitting in front of you. They've got an ongoing file with issues, and you're busy. This is way more work than anything I'd ever encountered in law school, and that's one of the things that I learned from it was how much it takes to be a lawyer, because when you're actually advocating for someone as opposed to studying for a test, it really takes everything you've got to approach the problems and deal with it.
I basically try to put as much responsibility as possible on the students. I mean, we are low-income immigration representation for Central Virginia and much of Virginia.
The clinic starts pretty quickly. You basically come in on the first day. Doug Ford, the clinic supervisor, hands you a few files, maybe 2 or 3 files, which are going to be your cases for the semester. And immediately you start working on it. You start researching the issues. Soon you're going to have to contact your client and try to figure out what you're doing on the case. And it's very much figuring out on your own what exactly you're going to be doing. So it's very hands-on.
One of the ways the clinic works is that we work very much in concert and in tandem with other agencies in the community and with the shelters. And we've worked with, I think, 5 or 6 different shelters around the state, and particularly the one here in Charlottesville, the Shelter for Help and Emergency. And I believe Yannett's case first came in through the shelter, and actually an initial phone call.
When I came in, Yannette was trying to become a permanent resident. And so spent a lot of time working with Doug to figure out the minutia of her case and the exact application. The rest of my semester was then occupied with actually writing, this 7, 15, 20-page letter. It just grew and grew to go over the entire case and hopefully explain it.
When we finally got the permanent residence, she was just emotional, screaming, crying at the same time because we'd come close twice.
You get so much hands-on, real-world work. It's the kind of stuff you hear about in classrooms, and you sort of think about, one day I'll do that after I've passed the bar, and the answer is no. You can do that right now in law school.
There are really meritorious cases out there that are hard, and because they're hard, if they don't get representation, they're not apt to win.
There are other clinics also that give you the chance to meet directly with clients and really give you the sense of that this actually matters, and you get to have cases that you actually care about. But definitely the immigration clinic is one of those, and I think that's probably the best part of the experience.
One of the great advantages to the clinics is getting your hands into things and actually getting to do real work. And that sounds like such a cliche, but that's what it is. It's so rewarding because you're dealing with real people. You're calling courts and filing briefs and just doing everything you can to help your client out, and it's one of the most rewarding things I've ever done.